Hi everyone, welcome to Yellow Cottage Soapery. I am making a big batch of oatmeal milk and honey soap in my brand new wooden soap mold. I have not used it yet, and please don't judge me for my horrible parchment paper thing. I barely had enough, so it really doesn't fit exactly right, and I didn't feel like running to the store, so it's like 10:30 at night. So I just went with it. I think it'll be fine. And this is like I'm trying to think. This is a 15-pound batch. So, man, I cannot believe how much supplies and oils and butters that uses. Obviously a lot more than making a smaller one. I mean, that's common sense. But when I'm like scooping the coconut oil and all that, I'm like, holy cow. I don't know how these people do this. And I mean, they'd have to have a huge workspace to just make, you know, high volume soap, because I just was like, I cannot believe all of the stuff I'm putting in here. I decided to do oatmeal milk and honey because it's one of my best sellers, and I know making a big thing like this, I'm going to be cutting it into loaves with my new log splitter, which I'm excited to use. But also, I just figured, I know this fragrance plays nice, and I've made it many times, and I don't do anything really elaborate with it as far as colors and swirling or anything. I just do a white color, and I do 24 karat gold, and sometimes I have just a natural soap mixed in with it, but tonight I think I'm just going to do the 24 karat gold from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and just some titanium dioxide for the white. Probably drop swirl it in, and then texture the top and just put my oats along the top of it. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my additives in here already mixed in. I had to raise my tripod so you guys could see in the bucket. But let me know if you like it up higher like this, because I don't mind making changes with the angle of my camera. I usually do it the one way only because I can peek over real easy and see if I'm in the view, you know, you guys can see, because I don't have the viewfinder on this camera. I'm very amateur. I don't do fancy equipment and stuff like that. I don't know much about it. I had to have my daughters teach me how to even edit a video. So, I mean, I'm not stupid by any means. I just shy away from techie stuff if I can't, if at all possible. Figure out how much soap your mold will hold. All you have to do is measure the length of your mold, the width, and the height, how high you want it. You know, if you want lower soap, then just based on how tall you want it. Multiply your length times your width times your height, and then take that number and multiply it by 0.40, and that will give you the volume that your mold will hold. So that's how I always do it, and that's how I did it for this. So I'm hoping it works out. It should, but you never know. If I miscalculated, hopefully not. This is so pretty. You know what I didn't do? I didn't add my cream. Oh well, we'll just add it now, no big deal. That wouldn't be good. Okay, let me see. I need a skewer because I see a couple little bubbles. And, okay, so I want my little thicker skewer. Where is it? Oh, it's missing. I'm going to just do this, and then when it thickens, I'll texture it a little bit better. I don't know. I really just kind of like it like that. But I have to think that when I cut it in the loaves, it would be completely flat, but it's really pretty. But I still think I'll use a spoon. Until I can mark my mold. This is fun anyway. Okay, I think I'm going to call it that good, and I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of oatmeal on it that's browned up. And I don't glitter this one. Oh, this is so exciting. Hopefully it'll be good enough for me to cut it tomorrow, and maybe it has to stay in the mold longer, I don't know. Okay, it just feels like they're disappearing when I'm putting them on. It's like, where are they? Okay, I think that's good after this. After this one, then it's really good. Okay. Alright guys, my first big batch in my mold, oatmeal milk and honey, and I will be back tomorrow to cut it, and I will do the log cutter with you, or log splitter with you guys, so you can see, or we can see together how it works. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hi guys, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. I'm going to cut my oatmeal milk and honey that I made in my new slab mold the other day. I did cut one because I had to just make sure the measurements were fine, but this is the inside of it, and I cut one thing off. But this log splitter is so cool because if you can see the little pieces here on the side, it comes with different size pieces, and you just put the piece in there. Like this one is to make 3.5 inch wide bars, or yeah, to cut it 3.5 inches wide. And this had 4-inch things in it, so I just loosened it and took them out and put in the ones I wanted, and then you just have to turn this and it coils the wire around this little thing and makes it whatever height you need. So I cut one, and I'll go ahead and cut it again. So you just kind of set it down and just push it right through. And there you go. I think that's very cool. So let me move this, and I'll just cut these bars so you can see what the inside looks like. But if you need a log splitter, I definitely recommend Bud. He's on Bud Hefner. He's on Etsy, and he also made this cutter here, and I think he does multi-bar cutters as well. But it's really good quality stuff, and he sends, like I said, you can have your bars any width, and he sends extra wire too, so if your wire breaks, you can replace it. Okay. I know these are going to be fairly plain, and they're not as tall as my normal ones. They're close, but not quite, so I'll change my recipe and increase it just a little bit next time, just to make them a little bit taller. So I'm just cutting them a little bit wider, since they're a little bit shorter. But it's just a drop swirl, and it has the oats on top. Nothing fancy. But very excited about my slab mold, or about my log splitter. I'll just cut one more. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.